here is an actual representation of how I feel about announcing all of the new book club picks. My name is Jessie and today I'm here to announce the next 3 books for Sleep When I'm Dead. I'm always so excited to like announce little secrets like this because I'm so excited because we have new authors, new co-hosts. I'm so excited, you guys have no idea, because I feel like we have quite a bit of different books that are coming out and I'm so excited to talk about them. So let's just not waste any time and jump into the books. All of the books, co-hosts, dates, channels, all that information is going to be in the description down below, so make sure you go check it out. All right, the first book is not technically like a really springy type book, but the book just sounds so good and everyone else was on board with it. So the book that we're going to be reading is The Last Room on the Left by Leah. Konen, I think is how you say the last name. This says, a caretaker at an isolated mountain hotel finds herself fighting for her life and sanity in this twisty, addictive thriller. Carrie's life is in shambles, her husband left her, her drinking habit has officially become a problem, and though the deadline of her big book deal, the one that was supposed to change everything, is looming, she can't write a single word. When she sees an ad for a caretaker position at a revitalizing roadside motel at the Catskill, she jumps at the chance. It's the perfect getaway to finish her book and start fresh. But as she hunkers down in a blizzard, she spots something through the window. A pale arm peeking out from the heap of snow. Trapped in the mountains and alone with a dead, frozen body, Carrie must keep her head and make it out before the killer comes for her too. But is this a deadly game of cat and mouse all in her mind? The body count begs the differ. So, not really a spring book, but this one just sounds so good and juicy. I love a good isolated thriller, so this one just sounds so good, almost like an unreliable narrator as well. So my co-host for the month of April is going to be Yvette and Sam. I'm so excited to have these ladies on my channel, and the live show is going to be April 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern here on my channel. Moving on to the month of May, we're going to be reading Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. I'm very excited. I got my copy from Book of the Month. I do have a link down below if you want to save money by joining Book of the Month, where you can get your first book for, I believe it's $9.99. So definitely check that out if you're interested. This is Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. This is her 3rd book, I believe, and this will be my 3rd book by her. So I'm very excited because this one sounds very different than what we normally read. Like I guess like the general trope of this. But let me just read it. It just sounds so good. It's June 21st, the longest day of the year, and new mother Camilla's life is about to change forever. After months of maternity leave, she will drop her infant daughter off at daycare for the first time and return to her job as a literary agent. But when she wakes, her husband Luke isn't there, and in his place is a cryptic note. Then it starts. Breaking news. There's a hostage situation developing in London. The police arrive and tell her Luke is involved. But he isn't the hostage. Her husband, doting father, eternal optimistic, is the gunman. But what she does next is crucial because only she knows what the note he left behind that morning says. So, I don't know, hostage situation sounds so good. And I'm excited because I will have my bestie Jordan from Sorry Book Solid back on the book club, as well as Jan from Jan Agaton. So I'm super excited to have a returning co-host as well as a brand new co-host. And I believe the live show is going to be May 19th. So yeah, join us on May 19th. If that is the correct date, I'll have it on the screen, and pick up a copy and join us in Discord. It got really bright in here, so hopefully it's not too bad. But moving on to June, I'm super excited because this is the last book that I'm announcing for this video. And this one I'm very excited about because I do know there was a lot of chat about this author's first book. So I'm excited to kind of bring this author in. There's just something about it that makes me so interested. And that book is The Missing Half by Ashley Flowers. This is expected to be released on May 25th. Wait, no, May 6th of 2025. So I've already pre-ordered my copy, so you can definitely do that the same. I know Ashley Flowers is the co-host of, I think it's Crime Junkies, if I remember correctly. But I read the other book by this author called All Good People Here, and I really enjoyed that one. I definitely have thoughts about it, but for the most part I really enjoyed it, so I thought this one would be really good. Oh, I'm actually seeing it right here. It's also written by Alex Kester, so I guess it's like a co-writing type of thing. I don't know. Two women haunted by their sister's unsolved disappearance band together in this captivating mystery from the #1 New York Times bestseller, author of All Good People Here and host of the #1 true crime podcast, Crime Junkies. So this says Nicole, or Nick Monroe, is in a rut. At 24, she lives alone in a dinky apartment in her hometown in Indiana. She just got a DWI and works the same dead-end job she's been working since high school, a job she only has because her boss is a family friend and feels sorry for her. Everyone has felt sorry for her for the last 7 years, since the day her older sister Casey vanished without a trace. On the night Casey went missing, her car was found 100 miles from home. The driver's door was open and her purse was untouched in the seat next to it. The only real clue in her disappearance was Jules Connor, another young woman from the same area who disappeared the same way 2 weeks earlier. But with so little for the police to go on, both of the cases eventually went cold. Nick wants nothing more than to move on from her sister's disappearance and the state it's left her in. But then one day, Jules' sister, Jenna Connor, walks into her life and offers Nick something she hasn't felt a long time. What follows a gripping tale of two sisters who will do anything to find their missing halves, even if it means destroying everything they've ever known. So, I love a good disappearing woman. I mean, fictionally, but I'm super excited to read this one. So for the book club, I have Lena from Lena's Bookshelf. She's returning back to the book club. She's one of my besties of all time, and we'll be joined by Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand. I'm so excited to collaborate with both of these ladies. The live show will be on June 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern here on my channel. Again, everything's also in Discord, so make sure you pre-order a copy or pick it up when it releases and join us for that. All right, guys, those are all 3 books that I have to offer for Sleep When I'm Dead. I hope you guys are excited. Let me know which of the 3 books you're most excited about in the comments below. Or if you don't have anything to say, leave the little ghost emoji, since that's my book club logo. Again, all of the information that I just went over is in the description box, as well as links to channels and Instagrams for all my co-hosts. So make sure you go check that out, join Discord, and oh yeah, subscribe. Duh. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this in the future, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye!
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simple